Hello, and this is a drink review of a drink called Pureness Natural Energy Drink Ruby Lemonade. So, I assume it's rhubarb. Oh, wait. Just see here it says yerba mate, so maybe this is not gonna be the best. I don't tend to like yerba mate teas or things that contains it, so let's see. Yeah, smells fine. Doesn't really smell horrific. The question is, how natural is this? Let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be rhubarb lemonade. I mean, I like lemonade flavors when it's kind of like a sweet, when it's a bit heavier on the sweetness. Well, I should say that where the ratio of sweetness is a bit higher than the sourness. I don't like it when it's a super sweet. I would rather have both the sweetness and the sourness toned down a bit. Alright, so let's see how this tastes. I mean, I would not be able to say, or be able to be like, that's supposed to be rhubarb. Like, yeah, the lemon, I don't even know if this contains any lemon. Um, it's like a green tea. Anyways, well, yerba mate is a green tea, but I'm pretty sure it is. Well, I'm not curious enough to actually look it up. Yeah, but I mean, it tastes like a below average lemonade. I think the sweetness and sourness level is fine, but it's not something I would buy again. I will finish the can because I don't think it's that horrific to where I wouldn't finish it. And the fact that I do like that it's only 100 milligrams per can. I like that amount of caffeine. Um, I mean, my favorite ones that I've had were, I don't remember what they were called, but they had like 50 or 45. That was like my favorite. Because I'm like, you know what, that's like the best amount, I think. Uh, but it's 100 instead of the 180 that some of them have here in Sweden. So, yeah. Um, that's it. I don't really have much to say. I kind of wish the rhubarb flavor was higher, but it isn't. Um, let's see. Some comments. Uh, do 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 do. Okay, here we go. By Lazul. The best Star Wars games by far are the Old Republic ones. The ones by BioWare, I believe back when they were good at their crafts. The story and the characters are mega compelling. The one of Darth Revan and Darth Nihilus, those ones, amazing plot for both of them. Yeah, I mean, I think you're talking about the old Knights of the Old Republic, not Star Wars, the Knights of the Old Republic. That's the MMO. But Knights of the Old Republic. I've played the first one of those. I played like the tutorial planet and a little bit into the planet, like the tutorial planet plus the planet where there's like a virus going on, Ragul, like that are turning people into. I think they're called like Raguls or Rakul, something like that. So I played that and I enjoyed it. I stopped playing because I played it on my tablet, and I don't know what happened. Something went wrong, and I was like, no. Yeah, but I do have the games on PC as well, so maybe I'll check those out again. Um, because I've been playing, and I'm doing a Let's Play at the moment of Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, which is a game, I think it was Duplin that mentioned it. That Shadows of the Empire, wait. Yeah, I think Duplin mentioned that game in one comment. And I've been doing a Let's Play of that right now. I've only done the first look and part 1, but I'm really enjoying it right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Then after that, I'll probably do a Pokemon Let's Play. Probably, well, not probably, it's gonna be a Renegade Platinum, I think is what it's called, Renegade Platinum. Let's see. Another comment by Duplin. Oh yeah, that comment by Duplin was on my drink review, Latitude 65 Oase Cactus. And the second comment by Lazul is on First Look Splasher. And the comment is, another game that looks like Flash game slopper. Will Indies really save the industry? Nah, I don't think so, lol. Well, does the video game industry need saving? I don't think so. Let's see. Video game industry revenue, I guess. Yeah, in 2024, almost $500 billion in revenue, so it probably doesn't need saving, right? Unless it's talking about making good games, but I mean, the thing is that 95% of all indie titles of anything is trash, right? And probably, like, let's say 90% of non-indies are trash. And that's just how it is in pretty much anything, right? And not necessarily trash. I will say, like, when it comes to the indies, trash, and then it can be like, you know what, maybe it just isn't for you, right? It all depends on kind of like what they price themselves at. But then again, I don't really play a lot of new games. And I wouldn't buy like a game on pre-order either, or something. I would always wait like 1 or 2 years before playing a game, because then you could probably get the game for like $10 when it normally was like, I don't know, like what is the new prices? $70 or something, 60, 70, down to 10 in like a year or two. Since I don't play a lot of multiplayer, you know, there really isn't a need to play like the new stuff, right? So, and also, I don't think the industry needs saving. I mean, I assume what you type right there, Lazul, probably is a reference to something. When I read that, it sounds like a reference to something, but I don't know what. I could be wrong in the fact that it's a reference to the video game industry collapsing, but judging by the revenue, that doesn't seem to be the case. Then a comment by Oriol Jesus DNA Nazareth. Let's see. It still says on the status bar 105% out of 865% for me. This increases the maximum reachable, but not the actual speed, at least for me. And like I said, that comment was on my how to speed up games in Citra. And the way I showed you is how you speed up games. So what probably happened, because the second number that you get, the maximum reachable, is what the game is gonna try and reach. Like that is how it's supposed to be played at. What you've said, that this is what I want it to be played at. And then the first number is what it actually is at the moment. So for you, in this case, either you did something wrong or your computer just can't reach higher than 105%. I mean, I would say maybe try first setting it at like 150. I mean, that shouldn't be any difference, because even if you set it at a 1000, if it can't reach that, it's just gonna reach it as high as it possibly could. But I would recommend try 150%. And if that works, then maybe you set it just too fast. Even though I don't think that should affect it, but yeah. I think you did something wrong. And then a comment by Amav9457. Is that the real Absolute Zero Monster can? And that was on my drink review. Monster Energy Absolute Zero versus Monster Energy Zero Sugar. And the answer is yes. I didn't create a Monster Energy drink can and then pour something into it. No, that's the can. So, I mean, the answer is yes. I don't know. I just find that that's a funny comment.